Hey there. Today I'm going to be talking about the dead internet theory. To blankly put what the dead internet theory entails, the internet is comprised majoritively of humans. At least that used to be the case. With the rise of prominent technology, the balance between the amount of humans on the internet to the amount of bots on the internet has been changing rapidly. And over the years, people are speculating that there are more bots on the internet as compared to humans, which is leading to like an overall shift in how people are perceiving the internet. If you want an opinion of another person on the internet right now, it's really hard for you to figure out if the person on the other side giving the opinion is a genuine human or just another bot. It doesn't sound scary when I put it blankly like this. Like, your life will not directly be impacted by some bots in some part of the world, but think about it in a global scale. Like these bots are generally responsible for shifting global narrative, for shifting global emotion towards one sentiment towards the other. Primarily making this video after I saw this one video, and it's called Destiny's Schizo Arc. The Destiny is like a popular YouTube political streamer. Like, there was this one video, it wasn't released on his channel, it was released by some other channel, which edited out one of his streams. He was going on about the bot activity on Twitter and how certain bots were able to make certain very sophisticated insults against him in a very short and probably very concise way. So he was going over this, and later on he finds his way towards like this online entity. And basically, like, while he is investigating this online entity, random user on his Twitch chat shows up basically claiming that they have evidence of this online entity. Keep in mind, so when Destiny was basically like researching this person, a random bot on the internet basically pulled up a code document which was a fake code document and presented it to him like it was the genuine thing. And one very eerie thing about this user was the account through which the user provided the code document was created just a few moments ago, and it was like the email address was like for Destiny at some characters, which is crazy to me. Like, I know it like goes down into like conspiracy theory stuff, and I don't want to go down that rabbit hole, but like having some random bot just make up a code document out of nowhere of a person who doesn't exist that you are researching in the middle of the night is absolutely crazy to me. Now, there are many instances of code bots. Like, a lot of people artificially farm engagement using bots. Bots are used basically to shift sentiment of any political wave, and a lot of misdeeds are committed when it comes to like the usage of bot activities. Like, think about it. As of right now, you can create videos online completely made of AI with no touch of human creativity or no hand of any human. You can make music from generative AI. You can write essays from generative AI. You can make movies almost with generative AI. In a way, I feel like we're going to end up in a world where we're going to create stuff, and the friction for creating things will be really less. But if you want to drive people towards a certain thing, or if you want to drive people towards a certain event or a certain action, you need to have a certain edge. And as of right now, AI does not have that edge. Yeah, Sora AI does look really cool. You can make like really cool videos, but like it's still not there yet. And that is frightening, because as of like a few years ago, when you ask someone to generate a AI video, it looked really, really bad. But now AI is able to get features of humans right. It is able to get a lot of nuanced details that humans usually have, which gives a video a certain edge. I'm really scared of what AI is going to be capable of, at least in video production, in the next few years. And we're going to reach a point where it is going to get really hard to differentiate whether a certain video is AI or not. Obviously, you can set up systems and you can set up like frameworks over how to dictate and basically have guidelines over what AI content should entail. You can maybe write machine code where every device inherently knows if the video being played is AI or not. I feel like those regulations should be kept in place really early on, before the explosion of like basically having the internet filled with like AI videos. So yeah, when you have systems that are set up, especially with generative AI, we adopted generative AI really quickly as compared to every other technology. This sort of incentivized a lot of companies to move towards the direction of generative AI. They saw the success of what ChatGPT and OpenAI was able to put forward, and a lot of companies, rightfully so, wanted to emulate the same. It gets really eerie if you realize like a lot of companies who are journalistic publications have like directly claimed that almost half of all the traffic that goes to a certain website is a bot. Or even if it's not half, it's like their estimate range is like from 1/3 to like a half. It's crazy for me to think that 1 in 3 people or 1 in 3 hits for a website is completely based on a bot. Before Elon Musk took over Twitter, a lot of Twitter was just bots. When ChatGPT came about, it got really easy for humans to write stuff and to create stuff which wasn't completely based on human energy or human articulation. So a lot of things on the internet are basically also summarized using ChatGPT. TLDRs are wrote using ChatGPT, and it's not obviously inherently bad to do so, but we're slowly gravitating towards a place where for now at least, it's some of what we write on the internet is ChatGPT. But I wouldn't be surprised if there's a future where almost half, or if not 75% of everything that is being written is somehow being written using a bot. So this is like one message if you have to like take away from this video. Whenever you're online and there is certain person who has like this almost extreme to the point of satirical opinion of something or someone or some event, there is a high likelihood that this is a bot which is created to farm engagement. And one of the very easy ways to farm engagement online, at least where we are right now when it comes to the internet, is by making rage bait content. And you start making good rage bait content, and once you're able to like consistently polarize people, you're basically dandy when it comes to like views and engagement. So be very careful when you're interacting with online entities you don't know in person. At least you never know, I might be a bot. I'm not a bot. It's really hard to differentiate what a bot is and what isn't, because we have reached a point in technology where it's really easy for a bot to simulate the actions of a human. So few key points to keep in mind whenever you're looking up something where the information that you need is in regard to other people's opinion. Make sure that you check multiple sources, and especially if you're going to be a part of any online community, make sure that community has as much criticism coming towards it as much as the amount of praise and the amount of glory that your community preaches. So you don't end up in an echo chamber, and don't like narrow your field of view when it comes to like certain opinions that you need to have. So one of the major things about the dead internet theory that really spooked me out is how easy it is for almost anyone to set up a bot farm, and how easy it is for you to get sidelined thinking that you're dealing with another human, but in fact you're just dealing with another bot. Yeah, that's been about it.